We got the vibe, fun and friendly all the time. Draft and play and feel the rise. Magic moments in our eyes.
Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic here, back, and I'm going to be doing a best of one Duskmourn draft. The Foundations drafts are now gone, which leaves the Duskmourn drafts. It's been probably a couple months since I've done it. I'm just going to brush up real quick on the archetypes. So we've got Blue-White, Eerie Investigation. So play lots of enchantments, unlock rooms, power up creatures, get around horrifying blockers. Okay. Then we've got Blue-Black, Eerie Domination. Live out your worst nightmares, share them with your opponent. Unlock rooms, play enchantments to kill off their creatures. That's right. So more Eerie. And then we have Black-Red, just like Foundations, Serial Sacrifice, slash through opposing creatures, pay the price for strength by sacrificing your own creatures in old rooms. Then we have Red-Green, Delirious Rampage, fill your deck with artifact and enchantment creatures, start attacking early and often, once you get 4 different card types. Then go for the Jugular, and then we've got Green-White Survival. And, oh yeah, Survival was when they're tapped, you get some sort of ability or bonus. So utilize all of Duskmourn's tricks to power up your creatures, help them smash their way to safety, find other ways to tap them and hide until the dangers pass. I remember Survival not being that good, but just what I can recall from a couple months ago. Then we've got White-Black Cultic Reanimation, All Hail Valgavoth, slow your opponents down while you get enormous monsters into your graveyard, then perform the rituals to return them to life. Okay, so like res deck is going to be Black-White. And then we've got Blue-Red, Room After Room, House Never Ends, trap your opponent going in circles as you unlock rooms to build up control of more and more territory. Then unleash the ghosts held within for a frightening finish. Then we've got Black-Green, Grinding Delirium, prioritize getting a wide variety of card types, gum up the board, fill graveyard. Then you've got 4 types, grind your opponent to dust. Okay, so more Delirium, because what was the other Delirium? Then we've got, so both Red-Green and Black-Green are Delirium. So technically you could probably do Jund and do a Delirium deck as well. Then we've got Red-White, Childhood Fears. Fill your deck with toys and clowns that have 2 or less power. Start attacking. So this is the aggro archetype as usual. And then we've got Green-Blue, Manifest Dread. Something's lurking in the shadows. Manifest face-down creatures. Get them into combat. All right. All makes sense now. Let's jump into a draft and see what I can remember. All right, draft is fired. Let's see, Roller Crusher Ride. Delirium, if a source you control would deal non-combat damage to a permanent or player while there are 4 more card types, okay, it deals double that damage instead. So, wow, that's pretty amazing. Yeah, that's a strong mythic, wow. Leyline of Resonance, you can copy it. I mean, this just kills a bunch of creatures, and then if you have Delirium, all your non-combat damage sources deal double. It's pretty awesome. I mean, you can just board wipe them. I mean, granted, it's expensive, but that's an incredibly strong effect. Otherwise, we had Flood Pit's Drowner, which is a great card. I remember this one. Flashes in, it's got Vigilance, taps stuff down, blue removal. BC Beatdown is some really strong Delirium removal. Unable to Scream is good removal. Meat Lockers, great value. Tap things, buy time, draw cards. Centipede's good, get lands. This format is just full of goodies, essentially. Rite of the Moth is the res spell. And then you've got Derelict Attic. I remember that. That one kind of goes late. Definitely feel good about the first pick there. All right. Well, Glassworks Shattered Yard is another great card. Removal spell that also, you know, can turn into sort of a win con. There's Scorching Dragonfire as well, though, which exiles its instant speed. I think we're probably going to take one of those. The bonus of Glassworks is that you can sacrifice it. So it's a removal spell that you can sacrifice. It is clunkier, though, than Scorching Dragonfire. So I just feel like the versatility of Glassworks is slightly higher to me than Scorching Dragonfire, just because you can still play this in Eerie decks as well. So I think we'll take that over Scorching Dragonfire. I don't actually know if that's 100% right. I mean, usually 2 versus 3 is a big deal, and being instant speed and exiling is also a big deal, but I don't know. I think there's value to be able to sacrifice Glassworks is actually kind of a big deal in this format, especially if you end up Black-Red. Ooh, this Wicker Folk's a good card. Yeah. Oh, and it's it's an enchantment source for if it goes to your graveyard. Not that that necessarily matters, but all right. So now in red, there's Most Valuable Slayer. I think Wicker Folk's got to be the best card though. There's potentially a 2-mana 4/3 Trample Haste, which is obviously ridiculously strong, or at worst a 2-mana 3/2 haste, which is also just very good. I've gotten annihilated by Wicker folks before. I think we'll probably just take this. It's on color with what we've got. It's a 2-drop. It's a great card. It's great for Delirium because it's an artifact and a creature. Yeah, it feels good to me. Otherwise, Unwilling Vessel is obviously a good card since we already have 2 triggers for it. Creeping Peeper can ramp into those as well. But yeah, we'll take the Wicker Folk. I like it. All right, Ragged Playmate, same kind of argument as Wicker Folk in that it's an artifact and creature, but could try this Head Shredder out. Feeds your Delirium and then ramps you. It is a bit clunky. Ticket Booth, Tunnel of Hate. This is a 3-mana Manifest Shredder. You can get a double striker. Also not bad. I could try out the rare. It is a 4-drop. Takes us deeper green as well. But the red cards we're giving up are really not that relevant. Otherwise, yeah, I could take Branch Snapper, win con that being able to force cycle and get a card in your graveyard is kind of nice actually. But vehicles, this one's not that busted. I think this is not necessarily a trap card, just not that great, but I think I will take it. I'm gonna give it a try. It's just more exciting than the other picks. Yeah, Wary Watchdog. It's like the Wary Thespian. Pretty similar. We have Norin, which is fine if you have Enter the Battlefield abilities, which we really don't. Grab the Prize, good for setting up Delirium. Overgrown Zealot, ramp, blocker, can turn up Manifest Dread stuff, and Wary Watchdog, good beater, surveil, feeds. Feeds Delirium as well. I do think the Watchdog is actually pretty good. I could see taking the Zealot though as well. It's an uncommon that ramps. For some reason I'm going with the Watchdog just for Delirium shenanigans. Could be wrong. I mean, usually ramp is pretty good. Glimmerlight, cheap equip, gives you a body, triggers Eerie. Terramorphic Expanse is nice because puts a land in the yard for Delirium. 2 mana, 2/2 Menace. Oh, well, it's okay. Say Its Name was a popular card. Also very good for Delirium. I could see taking Say Its Name here. Although, obviously Bleeding Woods and Terramorphic are free for the deck. I don't know. I think this card is, I never really played it, and it was really popular, and I always thought it played pretty well, so I think we're going to give it a try. Peer Past the Veil. All right. I mean, it's kind of for this archetype. It's kind of expensive, though. Although, yeah, this could be a 4-mana, draw 4 or more, potentially. Maybe I'll give it a try, see what I think. Because Inferno is not terribly exciting. It gives you a free spell. Soul Rager's not very exciting. We'll try the rare out. See what I think of it. Piggy Bank is good. There's another Say Its Name here though as well if I really wanted to do it. But Piggy Bank is sweet. 2 mana 3/2 dies, get a treasure. It's just fantastic value. So it's kind of an easy pickup. All right, wow, BC Beatdown. Well, I feel like we're in the right archetype. Picking up some late gold cards that are fantastic. I mean, 2 counters, and yeah, it's not even a fight spell. But it only works if you have Delirium? No, it still works. It's just you only get the counters if you have Delirium. That's really nice, yeah. Easy pick there. So now Inferno versus Anthropody. So it can destroy Anthropede. I don't know why I said Anthropody. It's not like it's a Greek character here. This is more for black-red. Maybe I just take the Inferno because we don't have, well, we have a decent amount of removal. It's just, this is made for Delirium, so maybe it makes sense. I'll take the Bear Trap. We'll pass the white stuff. I really doubt I'll need a Bear Trap, but all right, Playmate. Playable, not exciting, but totally playable. Grab Prize versus Long. How many creatures? We only got 4. Maybe I'll take the Long Neck. It's also an enchantment creature, so it's good for Delirium. All right, last pick. awesome card for us, so that's great. Infernal Phantom, we already have a few. Yeah, we have 3 enchantments already. So I could see taking that. Flesh Burrower's not bad either. I don't know if I want to first pick that though. And I don't think I need to take the land as a first pick. So maybe we take the Phantom. I think this card is good. Not giving up too much for it. It's another 4-drop, of which we only have 2 so far, so that's probably fine. Yeah, good card. Dies, damage any target. Obviously way better when you have more enchantments to play. Maybe we'll get the Flesh Burrower back. Horde Caller, I like this card. 5 mana 4/4 haste, you get a Gremlin. Hand That Feeds is very good. I really actually like Hand That Feeds a lot, but God, this Thresher is very good too. You just get free cards. Very strong. Can never have enough cheap things, but Monstrous Emergence, also a fight spell. Yeah, that's good. We need more creatures, I think, because we're only at 6. And I think Bear Trap's probably not going to make the deck. Could just take Thresher. I really want to take the Hand That Feeds because it beats down well, but this card is just very strong for us. I mean, this is the right archetype for it, and this really does give, like, free spells. It's really nice. Wow. Hauntwood Shrieker, great card. Manifest Dread also feeds the yard, so really nice. Another Say Its Name in here. I mean, this is a mythic for a reason. It just really does spit out dudes for you. We might be able to wheel something here too if we're lucky. Fear of Exposure. This is a good card, especially if you have enough low-end stuff. So this is more for black-red because it's just a good sack thing. But I feel good about taking Fear of Exposure here. We've got a fair amount of 2-drops. Obviously, I'd like some more, but totally fine. Fine card. Okay, this Gremlin's great. Yeah, I mean, it's got Menace. It's 2 mana, 2/2 Menace, which is already good, but then just lets you feed your yard and rummage. Really nice. This Manifest Dread. This is more for probably green-blue. Yeah, it feels like an easy Gremlin here. Just get some more cheap stuff. Glassworks number 2. I feel great about it. Great removal. Yeah. Good if you can sacrifice it somehow. So this... Okay. Yeah, this is not bad. It ramps and also turns into a win con. It's really not bad. I feel better about that than any of this other stuff. I don't really need combat tricks because we have a good amount of removal. Turn Inside Out. Really not terrible, but I could see taking the Flesh Burrower just because it's got Death Touch. It can buy us some time. Our late game is... well, not how I feel about it. We have a lot of value stuff. I mean, yeah, I think our late game looks decent. It could probably be a little better. All right, I could take the Verge now because we're already close to a deck. I think that's probably fine. We do need some more creatures, I guess, but you can kind of count this as a creature because Manifest Dreads. I'll just take the Verge. It's fine. It just makes our mana base better. More hands are going to be keepable. Getting a Hand That Feeds back is a real gift. I think Monstrous Emergence is great removal too, but Hand That Feeds is kind of like exactly what this deck wants. It just gives us a good cheap beater. Like, this is a big deal. When you're paying a 2 mana attacker that can attack for 4, that's a really big deal. Watchdog and Say Its Name are real current ways to feed Delirium, so we could probably use some more. Yeah. This gives you extra cards, or I could do Grab the Prize. I think I'm going to do Grab the Prize because we don't have that many sorceries, and this also just feeds for Delirium quite well, I would say. I think. So a little bit light on creatures, but like I said, we have some stuff that counts. All right, this does feed the yard, Tick a Booth, because you Manifest Dread. I mean, we don't need to play it, but consider it. Still a little bit creature light, aren't we? It's okay. We'll get it figured out. I'm not worried about it. We're on pack 2. We already have a deck, so it's a good place to be. Found Footage. Yeah, I guess technically that also feeds Delirium with the Surveil and everything, but just really doubt we're going to need it. We already have to figure out cuts. We have a deck as it is, so good problem to have. So another Irreverent Golem, or Gremlin, rather. Or I could take Manifest Dread, but no, I'm going to take the Gremlin. It's a great card. Really nice. This is also very good, though. Yeah. Under the Skin is very good. Especially when we're feeding our yard. I mean, it's kind of counterintuitive to what you want to do, because you end up maybe plucking something out that... I think I'm still going to go with the Gremlin, but this card is really strong. Manifest Dread feeds the yard for Delirium. You get a sorcery in there, and you get a permanent back. That is pretty good. And it's permanence, too. Yeah. Man, it's a tough one. I'm going to go with the Gremlin just because 2 mana, 2 power menace with upside is just very good, too. But I could definitely see the argument for something else there. So here, I guess we could take the Branch Snapper. It's like WinCon that also can put a creature in our yard for Delirium. More exciting than a Playmate, I would say. Although, you know, Playmate does have Gremlin synergy, I guess. Gremlin's probably more for red-white, to be honest. But we have plenty of 2-power stuff, I think, that works with it, right? Maybe less than I realized. But I'll take Branch Snapper. I feel fine about that. All right, Rootwise Survivor. This card's really good, isn't it? Oh, no, it's only okay. All right, I could take another Watchdog, or I could take Terramorphic. Terramorphic puts a land in our yard. It is actually very good for Delirium. I think the Watchdog's kind of important, though, with the Surveil. And still, well, maybe we have enough creatures. I'm going to take Terramorphic now. I'm just going to get a free card for our deck that feeds Delirium. Free fixer. Like, our mana base is incredible at this point with that kind of fixing. So that's just a good spot to be. Pyroclasm. It's probably a better sideboard card, but I'm not really going to play Horrid Vigor, right? Do only have 2 instants. Or I could take the Beastie. I mean, Pyroclasm's good. Kills some of our stuff, but, you know, it probably wouldn't hurt. I just doubt we're going to end up playing it, but I don't think I need the Beastie either. All right, another Thresher is just fantastic. Even with 2 other lands we want to play, this is just such a powerhouse card. Really, really good. What's Expropriate do? Votes for time or money. For each time vote, extra turn. For each money vote, choose permanent owned by the voter and gain control of it. Well, we're not taking either one, so. Yeah, interesting. We're going to have some real choices to make with this deck. Plenty of card types, at least. Creature, instant, sorcery, artifact, enchantment. Yeah, I mean, we've got the full... We could just use some more instants, I guess. Don't really need any of this. Guess I'll take a Playmate. Unless there's... No, I actually could take another Moldering Gem. Yeah. WinCon that ramps. Yep, that's fine. Then we can cut some of our weaker creatures for having 2 Moldering Gems. That's probably nice. Ooh, wow. Pick 7 Balustrade Worm. Incredible. This card is so strong. Getting this pick 7 is absolutely ridiculous. This is a WinCon that's going to come back. It's got Trample and Haste. That just like super elevated the deck in pack 3 as well. Don't need any of this. I'll just take the rare because there's no sideboard and I'm not going to play any of these other things. And it's pack 3. All right, Manifest Dread. That might actually just make the deck because feeds Delirium. We have plenty of rares to dig into at this point. Guess I'll take a Playmate. I'm not going to use a Shack for anything. I don't think we're going to play the Playmate, but whatever. Don't need a Vicious Clown. Don't need this, but whatever. So a lot of cuts to make, but as I've said many times, excellent problem to have. I'm not even 100% sure what we're playing and what we're not. Maybe I'm going to dump the Pyroclasm plan. Oh, wow. Getting another Bleeding Wood, too. That's great. It's actually a lot of tap lands, but if it makes our mana base better, I'm all for it. We're gonna play 17 lands as well because we have good like loot and draw card effects. All right, I don't think we're playing 3 Ragged Playmates. I don't think that's happening, but we've got plenty to do here. So let's count the Moldering Gems as 3 drops. I think that's totally fine because then they kind of, you know, they help ramp, they fix, and then they eventually turn into huge Manifest Dread creatures. Glassworks is also a 3. This is a 5. I'm fine with the Snapper at 2. And then this is also like a 3. So Manifest Dread, Manifest Dread. A lot of extra creatures here. So we have a lot of creatures we can cut. It's basically, we're almost at like 23 creatures. I'm going to cut the Playmates because we just don't need them. I don't know if we need the Flesh Burrower. It's not bad, and Death Touch is good, but I just don't think we need it. Still have plenty to do on 2 and 3. No 1 drops, but that's okay. This roller coaster ride, I'm kind of excited to try out. This is going to be ridiculous. With the right amount of mana. I mean, if you do 6 mana, 3 targets take 3 damage, or if you have Delirium, 3 targets take 6 damage. I mean, that's got to be very game altering. So we have to make some cuts here. Oh, Inferno can go. We don't need this, right? What's our removal? Don't we have plenty? Beatdown? Or do we not have much removal? Double Glasswork. Ride. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I guess we don't have as much removal as I thought we did. But Inferno, oh, it is instant speed. Okay. Maybe we'll keep it around then. Just cut creatures. Could cut the Head Shredder. I just remember this card being kind of mediocre. Granted, it fills, you know, kind of. It also kind of ramps for Roller Coaster Ride, but it's just kind of a mediocre card. It helps feed Delirium. I just remember it being kind of clunky. That's what I recall. But yeah, you know, we cut the Long Neck, I think. How many enchantments do we have? 8, yeah. I don't think we need the Long Neck. Fine card, not needed though. It's got reach. Which is true. Because don't really have any other reach, but yeah. Thinking about cutting the Shredder. Just remember it being clunky. So we can cut more creatures. I'm not sure what's... Yeah, could cut the Branch Snapper. Probably don't need it. And it says 12 creatures, but really it's like 13, 14, 15 sort of. So now I could probably cut a non-creature. And what do I think of Peer Past the Veil? Yeah, it's probably pretty good. Last cut. Could cut Grab the Prize, but you know, it's one of our few sorceries that also feeds. Put a land in the graveyard to get a land in sorcery. Yeah, it's too good at feeding Delirium, I think. You know, I could cut like Ticket Booth. This card's pretty mediocre, I guess. It's just nice that it also feeds the yard. Manifest Dread versus Ticket Booth. Well, Ticket Booth's got more upside later with doing Tunnel of Hate. It's true. Manifest Dread is cheaper. I'm going to keep both. But I don't think I can afford to. Kind of seems like it's one of those two, though. So I guess I'm going to cut the Manifest Dread, which I don't really want to. But I'm going to keep Ticket Booth around because Tunnel of Hate's ability could be really good. Giving double strike to a trample, creature, all that. Potential upside. All right. 14 and 12 split. Mana base is, I'm sure, phenomenal. 11 red and 10 green. Yeah, this is great looking deck. These Threshers are fantastic. I mean, you're just ramping or getting free cards, which is so good. So, yep, looks good. I like it. Hopefully we have enough removal, I guess. Beatdown. Say its name lets you get back anything though, right? Mill 3 cards. Yeah. So we didn't have Altanak anyway, so I'm fine just playing one of those. All right, looks fun, looks good. We'll run it like this, we'll see you round 1. Okay, we're on the draw. This is a keep despite having 2 tap lands. At least the mana base is solid. Say its name can find a land too. All right, great draw there. So now I can do turn 2 Wicker Folk. Turn 3, say its name. What's this do? Oh, cool. Multiple combat turns. Ooh, Stick Twister. Cool. All right, that's good. Let's do, we're going to do Wicker Folk and get in for 3 here. All right, so now we'll do the Moldering Gem. And guess we can get another green mana. Then if I rip a land, I can go Balustrade Worm. Otherwise, I can do Thresher. Both of those are pretty good options. Because, oh. All right, well, it's a little bit tougher because, oh, well, now I can just play the Balustrade Worm, so, all right. I think we'll just chill now. Not going to try and race. All right. All right, that's fine. All right, Piggy Bank. So I can do Moldering Gem 2 plus Piggy Bank. I think that seems pretty good. Sure, I'm gonna red now and then play this and then pass. Just trying to grind through our hand here. Wait a second, why can't I block this? Oh, I just have to block this first. Got it. All right. So now we have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. So I can do Wait Room plus say its name. So might as well do say its name first, I think. All right, now I can get the Thresher back. 3, 4, 5. I think we'll just do Wait Room here. All right, do that. So now we have everything we need there. I'm gonna wait. We just have such a good late game now that I don't wanna like attack with Worm, have him kill my face down, get in for 6 and have me or whatever. So just trying to play a little safer here. I can get the Worm back. So we can block there. Sure. That's largely, that thing has death touch, so I don't even know why. I don't even know why they did that. It's actually really nice for us. All right. So what's the play now? So 7, 8 mana. But one's tapped. This one costs 4. Yeah, that being a Terramorphic is actually quite the downside. They do get an extra combat step with fear of missing out, but I'm not really worried about that. So the cards we have left, 19. Okay, doing okay there. We just need to survive for a while. I think we just do this again. It's best use of mana, and then I can play multiple Threshers. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do this again. All right. And then we'll pass. Then next turn we can do Worm plus Thresher or double Thresher, which I might do instead, just for more card draw. Sure. Crack this. More green mana. All right. Verge. 2, 5, 8, 9 mana. So we'll just play 2 Threshers for now. And then we'll pass. And it's right when they attack? Yeah. All right, so we can get some free cards out of that. Pure Past the Veil is going to draw us a bunch of cards. So I can play Withering Torment. Sure. All right. So now we have, I mean, we can certainly attack for lethal here. Let's play the land, do Pure Past the Veil. We draw 5 cards. Yeah, that's, so now we can do Glassworks plus Beatdown. And then attack for lethal, get Delirium. And yeah, that's just super game here. Yeah, super dead. All right, let's see for the next one. All right, well, a little bit on the slow side, but we'll keep it. Can't mull a hand like this, I don't think. And then we can go probably, I guess dependent on how quick they are, we can go Jim into Phantom, or if I have to do Ticket Booth, I suppose we can. All right, that actually hilariously kind of feeds our plan here. Ooh, yeah, we get the Shrieker back. That's great. Now I got a great turn 3 play. All right. So this, the Shrieker. Beer exposure. So I think we'll just cast this. Yeah. 5/4 trampler. Sure. All right. Ooh, Glassworks, nice. So, Bleeding Wood. Guess we can attack with Fear of Exposure. And then we can play the Phantom. Makes best use of mana, and we have a bunch of enchantments to play, so I kind of like it. Next turn I can play the Balustrade Worm as well, which is pretty nice. Taking it. Well, I like that too. Yeah. Okay. Thresher here, but Balustrade Worm's best use of mana, and then I can bash a little bit harder. Yeah. I think we're going to do that. Smash with all these, or I could just get in for 10. I'm trying to think what I like the most here. The Shrieker still gets kind of double blocked well, so I think I'll just attack here. What have I currently got? I've got Enchantment, Sorcery, Land, so I've got 3 out of 4 for Delirium. Got it. Oh, and this will put a creature in there. So this will actually give Delirium if they block like that. And I'm a mana away from giving Balustrade Worm Double Strike, which is also really good. Sure. Okay. So we'll have to kill some flyers here, which is probably fine. We have Delirium now too, which is nice. So 6 mana. This costs, you have to sack a creature to equip it. Okay. But it does have Death Touch and Lifelink. I think we're probably gonna have to kill their flyers here, which means we probably go Moldering Gem first and ramp. And get another red, I guess. And then I can go Shattered Yard, kill the Key Bearer. I don't want him to have the flyers. This is the tricky part. Oh, but I may need to attack here. This is a tough spot to be in. I can get in for 9 and Manifest Red, which I feel like we have to do. And Balustrade Worm's gonna have to do a lot of work here. Yeah, we kind of die next turn, huh? Huh. This could be pretty tricky. Huh. That's unexpected. That's good news for us, so it's like they forgot it had lifelink or something. Okay, just an easy block. Less things to re-equip with dissection tools. I think they forgot it had lifelink. Because I guess yeah. Oh, wow. I just rip a roller coaster ride, huh? Okay, well, there you go. Wow. Talk about a game theft. We'll see you for the next one. Oh, it's a great hand. If I don't draw land on turn 3, I can just say its name to find one. We get a turn 2 hand that feeds. That's good. All right. Well, I think I'd rather hit the land. We'll take the duel because we can't play a 1-drop anyway. Get it for 2. And now we have land, creature, sorcery too, which is nice. Oh, 2 can play at that game, huh? All right. Well, you can do the Thresher now. And I guess getting for 2. That's fine. Guess should have attacked first, but whatever. Oh, all right. So we can kill that. Really wanted to land there because then we could have done Inferno and had the full value. But I'm fine doing this and getting in for 5. Oh, geez. Fear Burning Alive is a great card. I mean, not as scary. Oh, never mind. That's I was gonna say not as scary Manifest Dreading and everything, but no, it's still really good. What are we getting back? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. And do they have Delirium at this point? Let's see. They have land, sorcery, instant creature. So yes, the answer is yes. So they're going to be able to kill the Thresher. I think we just play the Worm and get them down to 3 life. Because that's just really brutal here. Like, they have to play a land, they have to play the thing, they have to kill our Thresher, and then we just Inferno their guy and kill him unless they keep the fear being hunted back. So they're in a tough spot. Basically, the 6 mana dude, this isn't even good enough because we have removal. Yeah. Even if they keep it back, yeah, we just absolutely brutalize them. Yeah, brutal. We'll see for the next one. All right, we're on the draw. I'm going to keep. Say its name has been really good for us. So we can go Bleeding Woods. Yeah, turn to Hand That Feeds. Double Thresher's nice. Turn 3, say its name currently. Probably good enough. Oh, I'll do the Gremlin instead. Get some more bodies out there. Oh, well, I'm good with that. Okay, well, let's discard a land. Feeds Delirium. It's nice. And for 2 into the Thresher. It's trying to get through our deck, or get through our hand quickly so we can jam this Peer Past the Veil. Sure. We go land, Thresher. If they kill Thresher, it can do say its name and get it back, potentially. Although we'd have to rip a land to be able to replay it. But, you know, Pure Past the Veil is going to be good at some point. So, no problems there. Like, especially if they just kill the Thresher. Being able to just get it back is nice. Miasma Demon, huh? Alright. So, yeah, I can Inferno here. We don't have Delirium yet, though. If they get back Miasma Demon, they can't even... Yeah. Let's just say its name, because we could get Delirium here. Alright, so we're going to get back the... guess the Hand That Feeds. Oh, we've got an enchantment creature in land, huh? Alright, yeah. Oh, never mind. With the sorcery, yeah. Okay. Makes more sense. We'll attack. Put it onto the battlefield. I can play Hand That Feeds. They can get Miasma Demon, and they can discard a card to kill our Hand That Feeds. I'm alright with that. I have Inferno to kill it, and it takes up 4 mana in their turn in order to get the demon back, so that's acceptable. And it's when it enters, or... yeah. They still have to discard a card to trade with our Hand That Feeds, so I'm alright with it. It's acceptable. At least I can't kill the Thresher. And then we can Inferno with Delirium, so that's good. So, I mean, I guess I could discard a land or whatever to kill hand that feeds, but it's fine. Yeah, no big deal. Not the end of the world. And now we're in pretty good shape. Kill the demon. A land that we can play. We can attack the Thresher first here. Draw a card. That's good. Get him for 5. Play land. Sure. Okay. So we can draw 5. Like if I play land, draw 5, I could potentially find removal for the demon. I have 1 Glassworks left though. I mean, I'm okay getting another free card and just jamming out the hand. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do that instead. I'm all right with this. Oh, well, the next card was Glassworks. It's okay. I mean, we're still going to be maximizing Pure Past the Veil at some point here because we have like 6. Yeah, we have 6 now. So we're drawing 6 cards with Pure Past the Veil. Pure Past the Veil is pretty good as it turns out. Drawing a third of our deck. It's pretty strong. Sure. All right. Use this deck then. All right. Grab the prize as well. So we can Glassworks. Kill that. And then we can Pure Past the Veil. Oh, nice. Here we go. Land, Wicker Folk. And again for 8. Guess we'll discard it's one of these two. I guess probably the Watchdog. Rather have the Menace. And so we go Jim. And ramp. How many cards I got left? 8. All right, I'm gonna be a little careful. So unlock a room. And then we go land and attack with both. Block there. And I guess we can go Shrieker here. All right. See you for the next one. Okay, good hand. Certainly a keep. Turn 2 Gremlin. Can't play the Fear of Exposure on turn 3, but oh, well, it's a really nice turn 3. All right. Well, we'll offer the trade because the Shrieker. Oh, never mind. I can't offer the trade. It's a great card. Alright, this is when a creature dies. It does take 3 to equip though, so alright, let's get this down. Hmm. All right. Oh, well. I guess I shouldn't have done it in that order. Because now I don't really want to loot. I mean, I guess technically I still probably wanted to land for a roller coaster ride, but could have put a sorcery in there. I don't know if that's better. Huh. Oh, well. Right, well, this actually worked out pretty well. All right, so we can grab the prize, and that gives us Delirium. All right. So now I have Delirium, so I can make them sacrifice, which is probably fine. Creature enchantment, so we need to manifest dread, I see. Huh. So I can make them sack. At least, yeah. Then they can, yeah. I'm gonna do this. So they can sack the Mirth. It's unfortunate. It's just that I have more removal, so I'm okay doing it this way. And it makes the Gremlin bigger, so we can kind of bash in a little bit better. But, you know, obviously see the issue here. All right, so get in for 6. They can smash back for at least 5, 8. If they have a steal effect, we're dead, but I think we're just not going to play around a steal effect here. All right, so can get back something here. Do you say its name? See what we find. +2 Glassworks. Unit feeds is not bad. I'm still going to be shy of being able to play it though. Well, I think we play the hand that feeds and get the loot. It's another way to do this. So I can play hand that feeds, loot with Gremlin. I think we gotta chill. Tough spot to be in here. All right, that's acceptable. At least you're out of cards. Oh, attacking with everything, no less, huh? Okay. Probably block here. Sack. They can sack once, so they could make the Gremlin 7. Doesn't have double strike though. So we probably just block like this. And we can kill the Gremlin. Wow, that was a weird choice. In top deck mode, no less. Wow, they really feel like didn't do themselves any favors doing it that way. Oh wait, I could have killed them with Shattered Yard. Oh no, hope I don't lose here. Forgot they were going to 1 life. To be honest, I kind of deserved to lose there, but still got lucky and got the victory. We'll see for the next one. All right, let's keep going first too, which is probably good because his hand's a little bit on the slow side. But turn 2, say its name. Turn 3, Jim, I guess. Maybe Glassworks if I need it. Well, I guess no real choices here, huh? No play. We'll go Jim. And I guess we can get another. No, I have all red in hand. I guess red then. I guess we can play the tap land and then Phantom. Currently have land, enchantment, sorcery. So we just need a creature in the yard to get the full bonus. And actually next turn we have weight room creature going. Buff the Phantom, so that's pretty good. I'm surprised I never really jammed Moldering Gem weight room before. It seems like a really nice versatile card. Well, I can't even block and do shenanigans there, so all right, let's unlock. the dog. Oh, I could have put the dog in the yard, actually, yeah, to get the delirium. That would have been better for beatdown. That's true. No, well, at least I can kill that now. Oh, it's got word. Well, it's going to be a little trickier then, huh? All right. So, yeah. I can't afford to play all the words I need to. Dang. Huh. Tough one. Tough spot. Tough spot. All right, let's do this. I don't really think there's going to be a lot of ways to race this, but I can't really quite figure out how else I could possibly beat this escort. So I can do this. It's the word that got me. Yeah. The word. Tough one. All right, see you for the next one. It doesn't have flying, right? No. I guess I can block then. All right, I guess we're perfectly fine then. Let's do the Thresher. Got a lot of goodies in there. So I need 9 mana in order to pay word twice. Jeez. One short. Pretty close, but not quite there. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do it. No. No. I was supposed to play the word cost. So I could have done... Oh, it still wouldn't have been enough though, would it? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. It still would have been short, I guess. That's funny. I only had enough to kill it if I didn't... Wow, that ward got me the whole game. That's insane. All right. We'll see you for the next one. All right. It's a keep. A little bit on the slow side, but certainly acceptable. Kind of just have basically 2 cards in this hand that I don't want to see in my opening hand, but I don't feel like I can mull this hand just because we still have removal and yeah. Yeah. I don't really want to use a Glassworks on a Flesh Burrower. Just free draw card is pretty sweet. So I guess next turn I can do Roller Crusher Ride for 2 and kill 2 of their guys. Yeah, I don't love it. So kill the Burrower and the Centipede is the plan. All right. Okay. So 6. We can go Hand That Feeds and I guess kill the Escort. No cards in my graveyard yet. It's kind of crazy. They have way more cards in hand than we do. Guess they've been missing land drops, I suppose, but yeah, bit of a bind here. Guess I could eventually get Sorcery Instant creature in there. Sure. So we can do Gremlin. Can do Inferno on Flesh Burrower. Yeah, I probably have to do the Inferno. I don't love it, but circumstances dictate. All right. So and Gremlin, and beat down here, kill that, and then pass. And I guess I've got 3. Go to 1. Okay, well, let's see if I can kill that. Peer past the veil. Draw some cards, hopefully. And go Burge. And get in for 2. Sure. Uh-oh. That's going to be all she wrote. All right. On to the next one. That's a good hand. Definitely can't mull this. Obviously, we need some land drops, but that is hopefully something we'll find down the road here. Uh-oh. Okay, I think we'll still attack with this. Basically, I like it because it feeds our, like now we can play Shrieker, feeds our Delirium. I'm all right with it. I'll take it. This Shrieker's pretty valuable for us. Okay. So we go. And I'm going to do the Glassworks here. Okay. Then we'll pass. Sure. 2 cards left. That's good. So let's do the Fear of Exposure first here. Thresher is obviously more valuable later when we can actually draw cards off of it. We have the instant and sorcery to ultimately feed it. Well, I'm glad we got this Inferno, because this is actually pretty gosh darn important right now. In for 5. Sure. All right, that's fine. So now we can do beat down. We don't have sorcery, I don't think. Not that it matters. All right, so land, beat down this dude. And get in for 5. And play Thresher. Sure. Sensible. So let's get in for 10 here. Yeah. They have to block. Kill the face down card. Guess I could have given it double strike. No, that's not true. I just drew that. So that's not true. So let's do the Phantom. And then next turn I can give Fear of Exposure, because it's got Trample, the double strike, and that should do it. Double strike Trample. Turns out it's still pretty good. We'll see you for the next one. We're on the draw. We're going to keep this. This hand's pretty good. Probably do the piggy bank first, I'm guessing. Oh, that was a good draw. And if they counter it, 2 cards in our graveyard at once, it's pretty good. Sure. Makes sense. All right. Shrieker here. See if they have the counter. Not the end of the world if they do, but next turn we go Thresher. All right, they can bluff me here. Ah, okay. It worked out well for him. Okay, so we're gonna get in for 3. That's nice. Okay. Enchantment in the yard. Okay. So if they attack, we'll block with our Thresher, because it forces them to play whatever they have. If I just block with the piggy bank and offer a trade, then I don't know if it's as good. All right, so we can go Gremlin, hand that feeds, discard a land. Or we could... Yeah, it's pretty good actually. So let's just attack with the bank. The Gremlin. Hand that feeds. And so discard that. That's nice. Okay. Sure. Flip it, Strowners. Such a good card. Jeez. All right. Well, and they draw for each one? Yeah. All right. We're going to offer the trade then. Got me pretty good. I didn't even get an untapped land either. Wow. That's a rough one. Let's do this and discard the Burning Woods. Oh, that's nice. So I'm gonna go land and Moldering Gem. And we'll get another red mana. And I'll pass. Sure. All right. All right, and I'll do Peer Past the Veil at the end of their turn there. All right, so we can threaten some lethal here too, technically. Let's see, get him for 8. It's not quite enough. So I think we're just gonna bash here. Sure. No problem. Second main. Let's get beef down here. Oh, that's nice. All right. Sweet. Well, this deck worked really well. Ended up going 7-2. Got a nice little refresher on the format. I think the biggest surprise card for me was the Peer Past the Veil. This was consistently fantastic as your last card you play. 4 mana, like draw 4 and 5 cards. Roller Crusher Ride paid some dividends. We just had good rares in here. So, and good removal. Fun deck. Happy to get some success with that. Let's do some pack one, pick ones. We don't need to open Foundation anymore. All right, this is 2 color intensive, but BC Beatdown's good. It's just multicolor, so you'd probably take Emergence over it. But I might just take Meat Locker over both of those because I really like this. Granted, it's not hard removal, but buys you time and then ends up netting you cards, which is just really nice. And Eerie is very good. So yeah, I'd probably take the Meat Locker over the Monstrous Emergence and the BC Beatdown. All right. This is a fun card, this Mind Scanner, but it's pretty color intensive. It's like Glassworks versus Meat Locker. Gosh, I wonder if Meat Locker just prevails once again. There's also Popular Egotist, really fun and good card for the red-black. Maybe I'm overvaluing Meat Locker, but that is a very strong card. Slow something down for 2 to 3 turns, and then be able to draw 3 discard when you need it to. If you're getting flooded, just very good flood mitigation. I think that's why I like it more than other removal. All right, this Lionheart Glimmer is a great card. Forgotten about that one. Choose two, they choose one, deals 5, and it can't block. The other one can't block. Oh, that's pretty cool for 1 mana. So let's get a demon. Any card if you have Delirium. It's kind of cool. It's like, now I'd probably just take Glassworks, I think. Although I do like this Glimmer a lot. It's a good card. Very strong. But I'd take Glassworks. I'm a sucker for the door cards. The versatility of it is just so nice. All right, well, we didn't even play Head Shredder. Didn't need it. Diversion Specialist is fantastic. This is a great card. Sacrifice your rooms you don't need anymore and turn them into spells. It's 4 mana, 4 power menace. Yeah, that's kind of an easy pick, I think. I like that. Vile Mutilator, kind of expensive, but cool card. It's an additional cost, but you can resurrect it for good value. Make some sacrifice, non-token enchantment, and a non-token creature of their choice. It's nice. It's either that or Disturbing Mirth, which is one of the better signpost cards for red-black. Really strong. Yeah, get to draw cards off of it. Turns into Manifest Red. Really nice. I really like Disturbing Mirth. It's a fun card. I could see taking it over the Mutilator too, but this can be played in more than one deck, which is nice. It is 7 mana, so you either have to resurrect it or hardcast it pretty late. I'm going to go with Mirth. This card is just so strong for that archetype. Plus red-black is really fun to play. And then Enduring Tenacity is kind of a trap card. You really have to get a lot of help to make it pay off. The Split Skin Doll I was really impressed with. Draw a card, discard, and I mean, at worst it's a loot effect in white, which is already basically out of color pie. But you don't even have to loot otherwise if you have a 2-power creature. So just a great card. Split Skin Doll, kind of easy pick. All right, and then we'll just ignore those because, all right, just for fun, we'll open all, just see what we got. Got Zimone, which I felt like I never got to play. And then Crystal Barricade, which would be kind of a disappointing rare to open in limited. All right. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.